Okay. Okay, so I really want to document this weekend. I am heading up with Scott to Scotland because I'm going to be talking at the Wigtown Book Festival. This weekend is going to be wild, so I really want to document all of it. I'm still really sick. I am getting worse, not better. I thought I was getting better. I am not. Oh my god, but I've got a lot of paracetamol, ibuprofen, heat patches for my shoulder. That's not related, but it's just happened, you know, thanks. When we get up to Dumfries, we're actually going to get picked up by a taxi and taken to the BBC studios because I'm going to be on BBC Radio Scotland at 3:30 and like, why? Oh my god, this is crazy. So we're going to be talking there and then we'll be heading to Wigtown, check into our B&B. Tomorrow I am going to be doing a brunch with Hannah Witton, a fellow YouTuber here, who I actually met at Borderless Live. If you catch my live stream, I did tell how I ambushed her on the stage. Bless her. So talking about life online, how to survive working online and stuff. And then on Sunday I've got my spot where I will be talking about my book, and yeah, it's just really exciting. So hopefully I feel better. If not, we just medicate and we power through because yeah, this is just going to be a wild weekend, so I just want to take you along for the ride. Right, head to the train station in about 20 minutes. And let go to the BBC Radio Scotland. Excited.
That was a super big rush, so I couldn't really film much in or out, but yeah, I will talk to you when we get to Wigtown because our driver's here and we're already late because we got on air late and we got off air late and it's a lot.
Right, so we just arrived in our B&B and it is super cute. Like, we're just saying, we don't stay in B&Bs. And the lady who owns the place and runs the place came up and talked to us. Look at the little view of that garden. So cute, my goodness. But she was like very apologetic that we got the twin room. There's been a big mix up and a change around and someone had a baby. Not today, but yeah. You know.
Baby in the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, just a lot going on, but pretty easy. So we have to go and now check me in to get my author's badge because there's events on tonight. So gotta get in.
When's the last time you slept in a single bed?
Hostel maybe in Poland. Right, let's go check us in and check out Wigtown while we're at it. The very tasty. £4 a pint, my friend. What's this place called? Craft. It's like one of the only bars in town, I think. Super cute. Can't complain about the price either. Now I'm also all checked in. Got ourselves a little bag, got our passes, got ourselves a programme for the festival. Everyone's just so nice and wonderful and lovely. Good morning. So last night was great. They had fireworks and bagpipes to really kick off the festival here. And today I've got my first event with Hannah and we're doing a brunch talking about life online and how to survive and thrive pretty much when you put your entire life on the internet. So that's gonna be really good. A little bit of a nervous, got some butterflies, but I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, let's go and do that. We are in the other tent, so we need to go and find that. Just had a glorious breakfast here, which I couldn't finish all of. I felt so bad, but my tummy was like, I'm really excited though, really excited, and I'm feeling a lot better, which is great. It's what I needed. So yeah, really excited. Let's go and do it. So this is where I'll be for both of my events. Ooh, yes. This town is very, very cute. Very, very cute. I want to know how many bookstores there are because I think there's at least 8 on this one street. But yeah, it's really tiny, goes up there, green in the middle, and there you go, that's your tour.
Headset 1, okay at the back.
Go back and watch the Christmas we spent camping on a beach in New Zealand and rewatch that 30-minute vlog, and I'll always have that, and I think personally that's just so wonderful to have that all documented.
A lot of people say that the comments on
No, I was
YouTube are
about to
nice.
say actually, yeah, the comment section can go either way.
Well, yeah, they can be pretty grim.
I mean, I'd say of all social media, YouTube has the most toxic comment sections of any social media. That's and I know a lot of people do agree. You can have the most positive, wonderful, like you said, the community you build, but you can get the complete opposite, and it's just vile. And it's like, imagine you all turning up to work one day and all of your employees stand up in front of you and scream at you in the morning, which is pretty much us, like on the toilet checking our comments. Don't lie, you know.
No, it's true.
And it's like having everyone you work with stand up and scream at you, oh my god, I love you, oh my god, I hate you, oh my god, never do this again.
Yeah.
You know, that's like how it works.
Can't watch them.
But then your first 100 are going to be, still pretty bad. So, and no one's going to really be watching you for your first 100 videos. Maybe your first 200, maybe your first 500. Some people don't, grow till certain times that they're ready to grow. So if you're worried, just remember, no one's really paying attention. So this is your time to just start throwing out content and playing with it. It's going to be awful, it's going to be terrible. You can private it later on, but you don't have that big pressure. When you get to a certain point, then you have that pressure of, I can't mess up.
And it's at the beginning as well, it's a wonderful time to experiment and
try
like
everything.
really be creative and do whatever you want. Like some of my videos at the beginning, it's just like I was playing with so many different kinds of formats, but now that it's like my job and I have an audience, I almost feel like that like being able to experiment, like I can't do that as much now, because you kind of like, okay, this is what works, and I can't experiment because then I'll let people down, or like the YouTube algorithm, and this is my livelihood, and you just spiral. So at the beginning it's really exciting because you can kind of do what you want. I find
we're all kind of making it up as we go along.
And I find it really difficult to find mentors as well, like people who know the industry just as well, but are maybe like 5 to 10 years ahead of you.
Which is almost so rare, because
you're like, who are those people? Don't exist.
Because we got in like so early.
I want a mentor, please. I'll have to do peer-to-peer mentorship instead of the more hierarchical
we have
version.
to, and we'll sit down with wine and say, I don't know what's going on. You don't know?
No,
okay, great. Okay, so big success, not gonna lie. How was this, Scott? It's good. So yeah, Hannah's amazing. She's lush, and just had a really good time. And it was a full house. I couldn't believe it. Like, but I'm still a little bit like in the back of my head, like I'm super confident for tomorrow. But is anyone gonna show up? I don't know.
Are you in the big tent?
No, in the same tent.
Oh, you're
I'm doing it in the same place. Yeah. So we're just here having a cheeky beer now, and we're gonna pop to some of the shops, and because there's loads of those cute little town shops, and I really want to get, I said to Scott this morning, like a print or a photograph of a Highland cow, and in one of the tents they're selling them, and they're framed for like £30. So I might have to for the house, you know. So yeah, it was amazing. Loads of good conversation, loads of good questions, really talking about like being like curating your life online and stuff, and curating the experience you have online. It was just really good. But tomorrow's just me and Abby, who's gonna chair me. Also, I found out we went to, because they were like, oh, Hannah and Ali's book will be available at the bookshop, and because you know I'm self-published, I've never seen one of my books in a bookshop before. Charlie! How long have you been doing that?
Quite well.
I got really excited, so Charlie, I'm having a serious conversation here. So I went over to the bookshop and Hannah's books were there, but mine weren't. I was like, I had like camera out ready to take a photo with the, I swear to shoes. I was ready to take photos. Anyway, so my book wasn't there, so I asked them, and they were like, oh yeah, we had some problems getting your book. And I was like, right. So I went over to the box office and asked, and they still haven't arrived. So basically they were like, so we're going to sell them in this bookshop, the proper, like, not the tent, the real bookshop when they arrive. So I signed loads of things that I can stick in them. But I really wanted to see my book in a bookshop, for people to be able to come and get them.
It's a tent.
it's a tent, but it's still a bookshop. So my three options. One, come back to Wigtown when the event is over and they have stocked my books and get a photo of me in the bookshop. Very expensive and time consuming. Two, email one of the coordinators and be like, hey, can you just go to that bookshop for me and take a photo of my book? Or get one of you to come to Wigtown who live close and take a picture for me. I really want to see it in a bookshop. So it literally is my dream. So when I realised they didn't have my book in stock, it was really heartbreaking, because it's like being self-published, you don't get that buzz of seeing it on the shelves for sale.
What we need to do is get all your subscribers that live close to here to go into all the bookshops and say, do you have PsychoTraveller's book?
Do you have Alicia Ford's book? Where is she? And literally then, they all have to order it because the demand is so high.
Yeah.
Seriously, like, go into your local Waterstones. I should have done this when it was published. Because I'm self-published, so bookshops can get my book and put it in, but they have to have demand for it. Go forth, get my book into shops. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna go for a little bit of a shopping exploration now, and I can't feel my arm. I'm very weak. So day 2. Absolutely love this. Furthest thing away is 4 minutes. Tiny town.
Yes, no, I thought I could successfully manage to absorb and then unabsorb, which would be very bad. So.
Do you think that supporting trauma victims is something that needs to be handled a lot better in sort of schools and sort of media?
Yeah, I've always thought about this ever since it happened, really. There's nothing really out there at the moment that give victims who are abroad away from their hometowns.
Be alright to, she sent a postcard over. Would it be alright if you signed on the back of it?
Yes.
So thank you very much. that would be...
Stop it! Didn't expect that.
Yeah,
I'll come and do that for sure.
That would be fantastic.
No,
thank you very much.
Oh, thank you for coming.
Just so I am actually asking a question to you, what kind of jobs did you find to be, like the ones that you really loved and really enjoyed to do, but were also really small?
Yeah, I think in Australia I took some bizarre jobs, like I was cooking sausages on the side of the road and selling them just to make, hostel money, really, and some wine money. I think it was working with animals, working in the outback, to be honest, even if it was a bar or something, and being out in the bush, having that adventure, having that fun. Just being somewhere so unique to that country and really just soaking it in. Yeah, it's all my outback adventures. Whatever I was doing out there, I enjoyed it. Okay, so we're at the pub. That was a massive success. My talk, I literally thought no one was gonna come, and we were sat in there. There was like 4 people, and it was like 10 minutes to go till they closed the doors. I was like, oh my god, no one's gonna come. And people started coming. I was like, okay, we got a few more. We got like 7 now, that's good. And it was like 10, it was like 15. I was like, oh my god, yes. So big shout out for Scott for filming that. That was great. We had a great conversation all about dealing with trauma, mental health, traveling, working online as well. Absolutely fantastic. So we're at the pub for a celebratory beer, of course. And yeah, we're gonna leave Wigtown tomorrow. But it's been great. B&B we're staying at is amazing. The people are so wonderful. I'm going to link them down below if you ever find yourself passing through here, or you come for next year's festival, then stay with them. Obviously, if you're staying for the festival, you got to book really far in advance. But thank you so much to the festival for having me on 2 spots. Amazing. You coos. Go on, have it, mate. Always coming in for support. Look at this. Beautiful. Is it closed? Oh, yeah, it looks so. The gate closed. So, we're at a distillery, baby. We didn't come here for that. Came for a walk. And look at that pub. Yes. Everything is so picturesque. Gonna be getting a beer in there. Okay, well, it looks closed. Oh well. To the pub. Alright, so we're just packing up and it's time to leave. I've had a brilliant couple of days. I was nervous but excited, and it just all worked out really, really well. We've met some wonderful people here, and even when the book festival isn't on, we want to come back. And apparently it's like such a ghost town, because this like town comes to life for these 10 days a year, and then the rest, don't know how these 20 odd bookshops or however many there are in this tiny town survive, but they do, and it's wonderful. The locals are fabulous. It's really pretty as well, so 10 out of 10 would recommend. Thank you for having me, and yeah, one experience. So really happy to have taken you along. Just wanted to document the moment, really. And yeah, have you ever been to the Wigtown Book Festival? Please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. All right, need to finish packing now. All right.